Levack Goz here with you on 104.5 The Team. And as he always does every Monday, Roger Wyland from Big Board Sports, 10 to noon on 104.5 The Team joins us. And let's start with Clint Frazier. He gets the call up to the major leagues. He goes for a home run, a double in his major league debut. What'd you make of Clint Frazier's arrival in the Bronx and wearing pinstripes?
I loved it, man. I love that. I love those stories, and especially a rookie, getting called up. You got to be nervous. You got to be full of the jitters. You're putting on the pinstripes. He's talking all about that and what it felt like putting on that uniform, and he goes out there and makes a little history, right? I mean, yeah. He's now in the record books as being a home run and a double as a rookie making his debut, and family, it just got it. I love that. Was my favorite story of the weekend, especially after what happened to Dustin Fowler on Thursday. Running into the wall, having to have the surgery, out for 6 months, and it was a lot better for Clint Frazier, that's for sure.
What do you make of John Sterling's call? Downtown goes Frazier. You do a lot of games for Albany, yeah. So you have to make a lot of calls in the moment. What do you think of John Sterling?
I like it because I'm a boxer. I like boxing, and those are some good old times. And to me, that was one of his better ones. I don't always like every Sterling call, to be honest with you. Some are a little corny for me. That one I really liked. Did you guys like that one?
I think that was the best. Honestly, outside of All Rise and Here Comes the Judge, I think that's my favorite one.
Yeah, an A-bomb from A-Rod was real. I mean, that there were some really good ones that people really like. This one will stick as long as Frazier is going to, stick and hit home runs.
Yeah, I like the two as well. Roger Wyland from Big Board Sports joining us here on Levack Goz on 104.5 The Team. Also, the All-Star teams come out. Aaron Judge has been voted to be an All-Star. Are you surprised? Boom, year one, rookie, AL All-Star, starter.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't see this coming. I mean, did you? In spring training, he was maybe not even going to be the starter for the Yankees in right field. And not only did he start, but he's been the story of Major League Baseball, not only in New York, but across the majors. You see him in other stadiums, and you see 99 jerseys being sold. He's been unbelievable. And the sample size, I'm one of those sample size guys. Like, please show me a little bit more. Like last year with Gary Sanchez. Okay, fine, but let's see what he does next year. And with a bigger sample size. But Aaron Judge, man, we do All Rise when he's must-see TV, and he's got to say yes to the All-Star Home Run Derby.
You beat me to it. That was my next question. 1 week from today is the Home Run Derby. You want to see Aaron Judge in
No doubt, and I think he will. I don't know if you saw the interview on Sunday night during ESPN's when they were doing the All-Star selections, but they did ask him at the end, are you going to participate? And he didn't say one way or another. It was a short answer, but a big smile. I have a funny feeling even if he doesn't want to, he will. I think he will.
Do you think if he does compete that this could be the most anticipated home run derby we have ever seen?
Yeah, with Stanton, Sanchez may do it. The kid from L.A.,
Bellinger,
man, yeah. he can crank him. Oh, I think it would be the best rating we've had for that, and that always gets a pretty good rating anyway. I mean, around MLB's All-Star break, I think that home run derby is fun to watch. So if all those guys are in it, it's going to be awesome.
Stanton in his home ballpark defending his championship he won last year in San Diego. A lot of good storylines for the
Harper says no.
Harper says no today.
No.
He laughed about, no, I'm not doing it.
Now, I did hear Kirchin on Mike and Mike this morning say that he thinks Harper is waiting for next year because the All-Star game is in Washington. He said next year I think Harper would say yes to it, but he was very quick in his response of no, not going to participate.
So we've been upgraded here in our studio with brand new flat screen televisions.
And we're all kind of staring up to the corner.
It's like we've never had a TV.
We have a flat
before.
screen TV that's brand new.
And we're looking at it now. It's talking about scenarios where Carmelo Anthony could no longer be a New York Knick. What do you make of this now, the reports from Wojo that Carmelo is at least willing to hear trade offers from Cleveland and Houston?
There's a lot of layers to this thing. I mean, I get now that Melo, Phil's gone, so now he's got a little different mindset, although, his son is still in New York, and didn't his ex-wife, like last week, say she'd be very surprised if he moved far away from the 10-year-old. So there's that part of it, and I can't even begin to tell you what's going on there. But in terms of a good fit in Cleveland or a good fit in Houston, he loves Chris Paul. Right, they're like best buds.
Banana boat crew.
Now,
That's
I don't
right.
understand how he's going to get along with Mike D'Antoni because, in my opinion, he had him run out of New York when D'Antoni was coaching. Was that 2012 or whatever the year was?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that story. I'm like, wait a minute. Melo doesn't like D'Antoni because, so guess what? They're going to get rid of Mike D'Antoni. That's the way it works, right? Star player doesn't like the head coach. Star player always win. Head coach goes. Now he's going to be reunited with D'Antoni. I think it's still a long way from being done, though, because the Knicks don't want to, like, Ryan Anderson is a guy that would be really good for the Knicks, but he also has 3 years and $61 million left on his contract, and the Knicks don't want to do that. So now we're hearing that maybe there needs to be a third team that gets involved to make this work. But I think the wheels are churning, and the fact that the new news is Melo has agreed to go to either one of those two teams makes it certainly a possibility that Melo could be gone.
Roger Wyland, Big Board Sports, joining us now on 104.5 The Team. He is off tomorrow. Levack and I will be filling in for an extended Big Board Sports. So, July 4th means the hot dog eating competition.
I love it.
Our guy Joey Chestnut has been a guest on the station multiple times. Will you be tuning into the hot dog eating championship?
Yeah, what time is that on?
I think it's on at noon. The female competition's like 10 or 11.
It really does turn my stomach watching him do this.
You mean you don't eat hot dogs while you watch it?
No, I don't eat hot dogs for a good couple of months after I watch it. But I don't know how they do it, but it is certainly a highlight, and it gets, I mean, how popular has that become? What's the rating on that?
Oh, they love it.
They love it.
People replay it.
I mean, I guarantee you that, Chris Honorado on the Sportscast on News Channel 13 filling in for me, not working TV either tomorrow. I guarantee you the kicker in sports is going to be the hot dog eating contest. Has to be, right? Everyone loves watching it.
How do you show highlights of that, like during the broadcast?
Yeah.
This is the times you don't wish for high definition.
Exactly.
Get the stats, compile everything, and
I'll take the standard definition this week.
What's your plans for the rest of July 4th coming up this week?
What am I doing? I've got baseball all-star practice 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
Our all-star team, 10-year-olds, won over the weekend. We won on Sunday. So we now play in the championship game of District 13 on Wednesday. But you have to practice. So we're practicing Monday afternoon from 3 to 5. And then everyone wants to enjoy the 4th of July. So our manager is having a batting practice, only hitting in the cages at 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, be done around 9:30. And then honestly, boys, the rest of my day is going to be poolside. Poolside at the Wyland Ranch.
I wanted to ask, what are your plans for the 4th of July?
Listen, I always promote Miller Lite, right? Drink responsibly, I don't even have to do that. I'm home. So forget the responsibly part. I'm gonna be at my pool and with Kelly and Brady. My daughter's out of town. Rachel's at Cape Cod for 2 weeks. So we're gonna cook out hamburgers and hot dogs. And it's going to be a sunny day tomorrow, right? Maybe we'll check out some fireworks at some point, but it's going to be pool all day long.
How many hot dogs? 30, 40, 50?
I'm a burger. I'm burger. I'm more of a burger guy, actually.
More of a burger guy.
Yeah, a little cheeseburger action tomorrow. And corn on the cob.
Ooh.
On the grill. On the grill.
I don't know about that.
I'm a big fan of the on the grill.
Corn on the cob on the grill.
We're going to talk about that because it's like a 50-50 thing. I never had corn on the cob on the grill, at least to my knowledge.
You have never lived.
I guess not, man. Roger, I don't even want to waste any time. You go enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding down the fort, guys. I really appreciate it.
We'll talk to you later.